Hi, my name is Leon. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Ingolstadt, Germany. I'm a goalkeeper, and my player comparison will be Manuel Neuer.
So, Leon, talk to me. How are you finding Sheffield?
It's great. I really enjoyed the time so far here. I think it's a very lively city, a lot of students here, so I've been enjoying it.
So, obviously, Leon, you're from Germany. What was your youth career like? Where did we start? Where did we end up?
Well, so I played all my life, my youth career in Germany. Played with my local academy team called FC Ingolstadt. I played up until the U19 level with the Bundesliga. And then when I was 19, I went over to America to play Division I college soccer there. And I was very fortunate to play with two great programs over there. And then I graduated last summer, and now I came here to Sheffield.
And during that youth career, obviously before we came over to Sheffield, was there any noticeable players that you played against?
Yeah, at home I played against JOSH ZIRKZEE. So he's for Man United right now, so I think he's done very well for himself, yeah.
And did he score against you?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. So, outside of football, obviously we touched on our education as well. How important is it to have hobbies away from football, but also not the seriousness of going to college and studying, just having your own free time away from football? How important is that? And do you think that that's helped you on the pitch as well?
No, I think it's massively important. I think especially like if you're having a tough spell right now, where things aren't going your way on the field, I think it's greatly important to like get your mind off football and to do some other stuff, to see some other stuff. Even if it's just hanging out with your teammates or your friends, that can take you away from it. It's greatly important. So you can come back to football with a fresh mind.
Definitely, and I think after you've finished your time in America and you've learned everything that you've learned on and off the pitch, what was it that made you decide, okay, now's the time to come to Sheffield, come to IDA?
Well, first thought that I had was I wanted to stay in full-time football. I wanted to be in a professional environment, and I think everything is given for that coming to Sheffield. And then obviously, I had great talks with James Dawes, head of recruitment, and the coaching staff as well. And they just made me feel very comfortable with everything around here. And I thought it would be the next best step for me coming out of college and coming back to Europe, to get on that showcase here again.
Was it about here that's different to the environments you played in before, obviously when you was in Germany, when you were in the States as well?
Well, obviously we're here in the home of football in Sheffield, so I thought that was one of the arguments definitely. And just I think also the experience from the coaching staff all around was what a big argument for me was to come here, just to learn from their experiences and to help me grow as a better player on the field, but also as a human being off the field. And I think that was the most positive thing here.
Definitely, I think as much as you will be growing as a player, I think the growing as a person as well, and after the journeys that you've been on as well, I think that is important. So if we take it right back to when we first started playing football, when we were back in Germany, what's your earliest memory of football, whether it was playing, watching?
I think I was just kicking a ball around my granddad in our front garden. I remember I was wearing red shoes, and that's what's kind of stuck with me. And I think I'm still that boy who's kicking the ball around with his grandpa, so I'm trying to keep that with me.
And I think you must have come to a certain point where you'd realised that you had. I want to know. You're a goalkeeper, so not many people start off as a goalkeeper. Everyone wants to be a striker when they grow up.
True.
So at what point did we decide to join the other side?
True. Well, it's funny to say that because I started off as a striker when I was like 8 or 9 years old. But my dad was a goalkeeper, so I would always used to watch him play in goal. And then from there on, there was only one position for me really, because I've seen it and I wanted to do the same as he did. So I think it runs also in the family because my smaller brother is also a goalkeeper now. So I think it's a family thing.
Yeah, no, it must be. And I think you mentioned your dad there. He must have been a big footballing idol for you. But I mean,
absolutely.
With the great history of, German goalkeepers have traditionally been very good, obviously recent times, Neuer and ter Stegen. Who was your idol growing up as a goalkeeper?
I'd say Manuel Neuer for sure. I think the main reason is that yeah, kind of changed the goalkeeper game. You know, with the high line he's keeping, and you know, like almost playing as an 11th field player. And I think that just intrigued me as a young lad as well. Seeing that and thinking, okay, I want to be that guy as well.
So you'd say that you're someone who you do like to push up, you do
Yeah.
like to play, as you say, it's
Yeah.
that 11th man on the pitch,
Yeah.
not just a keeper.
Yeah.
You've got that ball controlling ability
Exactly.
as well. And
I think,
distribution.
I think especially in the modern game right now, I think it's become very important that the goalkeeper can use their feet and, you know, help the team, you know, get out of pressure, playing out from the back from a goal kick. I think it's become a massive part of the game. So I'm just trying to play my role there and help the team.
What would you say is your dream team to play for?
I'd say Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal. I think.
Who, Arsenal?
Yeah. No, like the earliest memories I have of watching Premier League was, you know, when Arsenal was right up there, you know, after the invincible season in 24-25.
If we move on to questions about your team and the players here at IDA, who would you say is most likely to be a model if they weren't a footballer?
Andres. Has to be Andres.
No
I
hesitation.
think he has that model face, yeah. I think he'd be the first pick here.
What player would you most likely let your daughter date, if any?
Phew. I give it to Saul. I think he's a great guy. He's a nice kid. I think he wouldn't do anything bad, so let's go for Saul, my man.
Who's the joker on the team?
Gotta go Natty again. You know, he's always talking, always up for a funny thing, so gotta be
Not on the pitch though.
Nah, on the pitch he's trying to motivate everyone, so that's a good thing. But off the field, like, he's always chatting, always laughing. Good.
And who is the big brother on the team? Who's looking after everyone all the time?
I would say me, honestly.
I will tell you, you are not the first person to say that.
Yeah. Okay. No. I mean, I'm the team captain, so I think if there's an issue, people would come talk to me. You know, I'm obviously open to talk to them and help wherever I can. So.
Who's the player that everyone has to look after the most? Who's kind of the little brother?
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yes. We've been working on his timeliness a little bit. I think that's the biggest issue that we're having right now. But
struggling to get out of bed. Is it?
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Because our practices are very early in the morning, so I can see why. But
What time do you start training in the morning?
we're training at 8. So we're out on the field 7:45 to warm up, and then 8 the coaches come and we start practicing.
And is that a good win?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
you're not even exactly around the corner here.
No,
right?
exactly.
So
It's about a
struggling with that.
15-minute walk. No, I mean the first week you obviously get used to it, but after that it just becomes normal, just becomes a habit, I guess, right?